Hello my friends and welcome to today's tarot reading. This is a general daily reading for all signs, but the sign that you're here probably means that there is a special message for you. So thank you so much for joining me today. So today is the 21st of February 2022. It is a Tuesday, the day of Mars, the day of initiation, the day of action. Just to remind you that Venus entered Aries yesterday, so there's some hot, spicy energy coming into play. So do take advantage of it. I do love Tuesdays. I really do. I don't know. I think because I've got quite strong Mars, so I do love Tuesdays. They happen to be a good day for me. Really like it. Find that things get quite productive. The day of Mars. I think it's Cassiel Archangel, I'm not sure, but really good days to wear hematite, connect with the Muladhara chakra, the base chakra, the red chakra, wear red and black, which are my favorite colors. Or they vary. I mean, you know, right now I've got like this bright white holographic coat, which is white holographic and makes me look like a disco ball. So, you know, currently that's my favorite color. So it changes. Do you know what I mean? Always in cycles, but again, I like black and red. Garnet is also a really good stone to wear for today. Garnets, rubies in a way, yeah, but rubies are also affiliated with Jupiter, with Thursdays, and garnets are really good for today. Rubellite as well is also quite good, so yeah, check those out. Onyx, obsidian. I do like hematite though on a day like today. It usually tends to be pretty good. But yeah, so Mercury is in Aquarius and it is squaring Uranus in Taurus. So, I mean, you know, I think there's a careful consideration of how you're putting yourself across on social media, how you're how you're marketing yourself basically. Because you could come across some issues, some problems. Just make sure everything's clear. With Uranus being in Taurus, there may be some bugs that come out of the woodwork that you might not have anticipated. That could be actually quite integral to you and how you project yourself in the social media or internet space, online space, basically. You can work through this though. With the square aspect, there is an opportunity for you to work out a really good strategy. And with Taurus being in Uranus, I think there's that ability to be able to take control and stability from the uncertainty. So for example, to give it some kind of material context, imagine that you, unfortunately, you know, like for example, you see all of these buildings that have like pancaked in, you know, as a result of the earthquake. This is down to poor building construction. And, you know, I don't know if they really fully considered, you know, the possibility of earthquakes happening in that area of that magnitude. Places where that they do consider these earthquakes happening, they look towards buildings that sustain more damage when there is such a thing as an earthquake, something where the ground will be shifted, so that lives can be saved. So it's that kind of thing, you know, going forward, and being able to like kind of crisis manage like things that happen, because, you know, Uranus is quite like, you know, the bolt from the blue. You just never know what's going to happen. So, and particularly on social media, you know, there may be something. It's just like contingency plans in place. So it's a good opportunity for that to happen on the online space. All right, my darlings, let's see what this day has for you. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Swords reversed. So, yep, that would say about maybe there has been some kind of miscommunication in the energy. We've got the King of Wands as well. Wow, interesting. We had the King of Wands yesterday. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles. Nice. We also have Temperance reversed. We have the Two of Swords. Okay, yeah, death. And then we have the 9 of Wands. So there's quite strong fire energy, if I'm honest. Temperance is Sagittarius. We've also got the King of Wands, which usually is fixed fire. Well, it depends on your interpretation, but in my interpretation, it's fixed fire. So we're looking at Leo. Then we've also got more Sagittarian energy with the moon. And then we've got the world with Saturn. Okay, nice. So, I mean, this definitely looks like, or this could be, you know, you've tried out something. You've tried out, like maybe you've decided to go with like a particular program for a particular period of time. You've gained something, and also I don't think you've really lost anything. You've kind of got like a nice way of, you didn't lose anything. It was a gamble on you taking this chance on whether or not this was going to work or not. Particularly with this 9 of Pentacles, 9 of Wands. You've got this space where it's kind of like contained, particularly with the King of Wands as well. You understand, like, you know, it was a considered risk basically that was taken here, and I don't know if it was the best risk, but you haven't lost anything. That's what it looks like here. It may have been an emotional risk. It might be to do with a contract that you may have employed someone, and then you just find that you don't get on with them. So now it's come to the end of their probation period and you're like, thank you, it hasn't really worked out. But it definitely seems like something hasn't really worked out. Like it's not very stable, whatever's happened. But luckily you're stable. You're pretty stable and you're really grounded. Even though this is Sagittarius, we do have a ram here. So, or like ram's horns, this bull's kind of head. So we have Taurian energy. Sorry, that's not a ram at all, is it? It's a bull, isn't it? So like there's this sense of groundedness. I feel like there's this sense of drive, groundedness. And also because Wands is fire, that's probably why I thought of it as the ram. But because we see a bull there, it just seems like somebody who's just quite... Somebody who's quite... Sorry, I thought that card was showing a little something that I couldn't... That I thought was a little rude, sorry. Yeah, so I was just double checking that the card was legit to show on YouTube. I feel that, you know, it's something that didn't really work out. Like there may have been some benefits, there may have been some loss. You know, you were willing to lose. You were willing to take a chance on this, and it just hasn't worked out. Really, that's what it looks like to me. In terms of I don't really see it as a relationship. And if it was a relationship, you notice that it doesn't really, it doesn't resonate. It's not very good for you. It's not something that really puts you in a good, stable place. It's interesting how we've got 2 moon cards as well. So we've got moon in Libra and moon in Sagittarius. Fire and air. So it's kind of... And they're both mutable. No, this is cardinal, mutable. So... I think that's why I'm thinking that there's this degree of flexibility that there has been within this situation that you've allowed yourself to have. But this isn't something that you're going to be doing again. It's not a risk that you're going to be taking again. Interesting reading. Let's see what the other cards have to say. I'm reading with the Madame and Dora's fortune cards. Wow, the Golem. A close friend acts on your behalf. It's reversed. So, I mean, this would resonate with the timeline or the story of me saying that, you know, you have a person in your vicinity or someone that you just wanted to give a try. And it can happen with friends, you know. It can happen with friends. I think personally it's a strategy. I think it's a strategy for someone that you decided that you were going to, like, you know, you were going to try something out for like a few months or something. It could even be that you went to the gym for a few months, do you know what I mean? And you decided that this is not the gym for you. It could be quite, you know, quite as mundane as that. Not that going to the gym is mundane, but you know what I mean? Like, it's not really a project or a person. I don't know if it is a person. I don't think it is a person. I don't think so. We do have some big cards here. We have Death, Temperance, the World here. But I think that's more to do with the transformation of what you want and you understanding yourself in a better way. Understanding what keeps you balanced and what doesn't. And if you're going to bring something or someone else into the fray, that you have to make sure that it is, that whatever it is going to contribute to a sense of balance, a sense of natural balance, not imposed balance. Not something that's going to force it in. It's got to just slot in, you know. And also I do get a bit of a lack of trust here with this Two of Swords and this Nine of Wands, and with these moons. Yeah, I don't know, it may be to do with trust. You might not be able to trust this person. Not that they're a bad person or anything like that. It's just that, you know, you just can't trust them. And it's, you know, it's a lot more complicated in that they're not trustworthy or someone's not trustworthy. It's just sometimes some people may not be able to reach up to the same level as you, or meet you at that level, because that's just not within their capacity. So, but I think you understand. That's why I think this is a work situation. I mean, we do have only one Pentacle card. Yeah, Pentacles. We don't have any Cups, so there's no real like kind of emotions that are involved. I think this is a very clear situation, but there's stability here as well. So, my friends, I hope you enjoyed that reading. If you liked it, please do give it a thumbs up. Please do subscribe for more videos. But otherwise, my darlings, I shall see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye.